A year ago, it seemed like all hope was lost for NASCAR video gaming, but now we're in a very odd place. We're now far removed from the days of NASCAR Thunder 2003 and 2004, which in my opinion was the peak of NASCAR console gaming. How far have we gotten? Well, in NASCAR Thunder 04, 2022 was the 20th and final season in the career mode and season simulations. As much as I would love to return to that era of NASCAR gaming, it is long gone, and I don't know if we'll ever realistically reach that point again. We are currently in a very weird state at the moment, so let's go over the recent releases that we've seen, as well as some other games that I didn't expect to still be relevant today. First and foremost, NASCAR 21 Ignition. Oh boy, we went over this game last year on the channel, and they recently updated their game, adding a 2022 next-gen expansion pack. The best part about this is it's totally free, which is good considering the state the game was in a year ago, and that it's still currently in to a certain extent. Some of the pros of this extension pack include the eye candy. We talked about this a year ago when the game was first released, but oh my goodness, the next gens in this game do look pretty freaking good. And after speaking to some who have played the game recently, they said that the expansion pack has way better car handling, as well as the online races usually. Keyword usually being glitch-free and fun to play. But my number one con of this expansion pack is the fact that you can't play with the next gens in career mode. I praised the game's career mode almost a few months ago, talking about how I love all the stack tracking features, as well as drivers retiring and others from lower series replacing them. So while the pack does have its pros and cons, unfortunately, despite all of the patches this game has had over the past year, for the most part, the way the AI drive completely ruined it for a lot of fans.
Plate racing was already in a rough position before this update and the whole time of NASCAR 21 Ignition, as we've gotten crashed by Kaz Gralla. But honestly, I think it looks even worse now. I mean, we've pretty well seen everything that plate racing has to offer already. In NASCAR 21 Ignition is when you're on a, oh, well, there they go, they're trying to crash, they're crashing, they are going to save it, it looks like that's going to be an issue, they're going to continue on, but that was very, very good racing, fun racing, I'll call it, up until that point right there. Oh my god, Cody Ware's around, oh, it's a big crash on the exit of turn 4. This drives way better in Nashville again, but the AI are terrible. We have a huge pileup, gentlemen. Oh my goodness. Are you kidding me?
Bro, what the fuck? Stupid ass AI.
Stay left. Clear, clear.
Bro!
Got one right. Rewind. You're up top. Rewind middle. Clear, clear, clear.
Hey, bro, come on now, dog.
Bro!
Come on, man.
What is this?
Oh my God!
Where's the caution?
No way!
Bro! What is this? Why y'all disappearing? Bro, y'all still doing that same bullshit that y'all did at Bristol. I can make all you motherfuckers disappear. Are you serious? Whoa! What the hell is you doing, Aaron Jones? What the fuck? You just gonna die bomb the leader like that? Bro, what was that, bro? What was that?
Y'all get what I'm saying? The game looks amazing on paper, but the AI are still shit for the most part. Even after all of the patches are trying to address these issues, it's still awful to play at times. But you'll be happy to know that for NASCAR video gaming, it's actually not all gloom and doom. especially for the next game that's coming up, NASCAR Rivals. It's gonna solely be on the Nintendo Switch, but from the early gameplay I've seen, it looks very promising. It's pretty awesome that we're gonna cover that part of the gaming industry, because the Nintendo Switch is quickly gaining traction amongst a younger demographic. Hell, even my little cousin and I would play games consistently when I stayed with them. Depending on how many of y'all get this game, I might have to purchase my own Nintendo Switch and play it myself. Again, this is just early gameplay so far, but it looks very promising at the moment.
But overall, I'm happy with this. I think Motorsport Games has done a relatively solid job here with NASCAR Rivals so far, and it's a fun time playing it. This is your option if you're a Nintendo Switch player and want a NASCAR game. This is a very good option.
So you have one game that's been heavily criticized and another that has a ton of potential behind it. Now, what puts NASCAR gaming in a weird state at the moment is not only do you have these new games and packs coming out, but you have a subsection of fans who have been so dissatisfied with the products over the years that they have decided to mod old NASCAR games.
The OG, the original NASCAR Heat that dropped in the year 2000. We are playing, but it has been modified. And it has been modified by Blacksman and the Mod Squad.
That's right, the original NASCAR Heat game from the freaking year 2000 has been modded recently to have the 2022 next gens, drivers, and even tracks. We've also seen NASCAR Heat 5 get sort of a facelift from time to time, with some brand new schemes being implemented into the game, all thanks to the help of fans modding the game, but pretty soon they will get an extreme update. That's right, if you haven't heard, NASCAR Heat 5 is supposed to get a 2022 next gen expansion update in late October. Now, the only downside to this is it does cost money. It'll be a little over $12, but if you're a huge NASCAR Heat fan like I've been over the years, I remember playing Heat 4 and Heat 5 so much. They were a massive improvement compared to Heat Evolution, Heat 2, and Heat 3, but again, if you're a huge fan of Heat 4 and 5, then you cannot wait for that expansion pack to drop, and I'm pretty sure a lot of y'all will be willing to drop $12 for it. Some other alternatives we cannot look over, of course. IDK Player was so fed up with the state of NASCAR gaming a year ago that him and a group of friends decided to make their own NASCAR game, NRThunder on Roadblocks. For Roadblock standards, it's a pretty damn good racing game, and a lot of other people agree because in the span of the game's first 2 months of release, it hit well over 1 million visits. And finally, we cannot forget old reliable NR2003. For first timers, downloading this game can be very confusing at times. I had to basically watch a ton of tutorials to see what was what, from downloading brand new mods and car sets, as well as adjusting the graphics to your liking, even engine pack sounds you can download, and my personal favorite is you can adjust these tracks to have the AI race however you want. Here in this example, I have them racing at Auto Club Speedway at night, and I ended up adjusting the settings to where these next gens are going well over 230 miles per hour on the straightaway and are getting as low as 218 to 220 miles per hour in the corners. If you sit and learn how to adjust these settings on NR2003, you can have endless possibilities. But yeah, in conclusion, the state of NASCAR gaming is in a very weird place at the moment. The early 2000s were without a doubt the peak, but in today's state, there's a ton of options to choose from. For many of us who don't like NASCAR Ignition, you can just keep playing the Heat games, or just simply learn how NR2003 works. You can download mods for older NASCAR games. There's just a ton of endless possibilities out there. The fans have pretty much taken matters into their own hands, where it's like, hey, if we don't have a marquee NASCAR game like we used to have back in the day, then there's plenty of other options that have been made available to us because of, well, other fans. Although I do think NASCAR Rivals has some potential, that's only on the Nintendo Switch. Only time will tell if the overall state of NASCAR video gaming does improve, but let me know down in the comments below what you think. Do you think we're in a different state than the one I just mentioned? Do you think that it'll ever improve, or do you see nothing but regression? And once again, that'll do it for another video. Thank you guys so much for watching. This is Black Flags Matter. Catch you next time.
Bro! Bro, come on now! Don't you start this shit now, man!
Flawless victory.
What is this?